did. This poem was written in 1961 in response to a young country boy's first reaction to the brilliant lights and beautiful hustlers of Times Square. 42nd Street by Bob O'Connor, my real name. No one's neons, neons no one's, flash bulbs, flesh bulbs, America's cameras, cocks, cokes, jocks, jukes, jokes, feds, fads, odds, ids, ads, johns, jeans, signs, scenes, comps, camp, pomp, pimps, pam-pams. A straight street, waist deep in shallow waste. Litterers, loiterers, a spix spoke, a chunky chink, a men's room where dicks hang out in plain clothes and fancy, to be or to buy the image of homage. A pigeoned pageant, nervous variants, watch which cherry gropes groups, cups cops, and does dozens, holding his own. Trucks, tricks, flux, flicks, a murky marquee, a chilled child, no warmer in no armor, a rolled, riled, dorky darky, anti-Semites, Semite antis, oohing and oiling a staid stud, sneaking and snaking, whose clothes enclose the rude rod behind zippered teeth. Seamen, Simmon, lifers, loafers, leapers through young physiques, masochists cruising for a bruising, wedding shirts, wadding shorts, homophile home life, put on your blue jeans, get into the tub, shrink 'em up tight, an uptight shrink, a janitor who's buying a husband, a teenager whose balls are bells, the capon copay paying to see what his idle, crutch in crotch might meet. Reform school boys, lucubrators, lubricators, standing, studying mugs in magazines, slick louts in slack clouts with a capuchin caption, to seize on what the season's good God will look like. Carpe diem pericardium, undergarment integument, a flash of flesh, and bowels in balls. Modeled on a muddled film plan, rubble without a cause. Who invented a vaunted slang sling for pathetic phalluses, a languor all anger, taut points on tight pants, a bored brood, a practical archetypal imposter on a poster, sort of fecund on 42nd, who tossed at you brutally statues of liberty, unscrubbed, inscribed, common, see me, come and see me. I loft my lump beside the gelding shear. And plowboys, playboys, losers, users, JDs, VD, ID, sailors, sellers, drags, dregs, drugs. What Mantan can maintain, fantasy can sanctify. Redneck near Drek, cons, coons, big Negro beginners, Georgia's Jesuses, Iowa's IOUs, Uptown's automatons, a marriage's mirages, a school's skulls, a bomb's bums, a handout, a hand on a hard-on, neon, choruses, curses, a penis upon us, an anus in us, a mouth myth. The treadmill's trod miles shuffled and reshuffled, surge with resurgence. Ouch! Each unique dreamer of drama winces, once his habitually arching urchin vigilly with secret psychiatry etches each's sentiments in cement with his concrete song. On and often, on and often, on and often, once the shock's off, osses ooze, fosses fuse, who says whose it is he knocks off. Your skin, toreskin, foreskin, or skin, torques, and foreskin with your socks off. Hot sore cocks, or cock sore hocks, or locks or blocks, you got your rocks off. Joke books, jukeboxes, drinks, drunks, dopes, dupes, the chain gang gangbangs, east side, west side, suicide, peroxide. The Cid walks the sidewalks, hustles, The Lord is all lowered eyes and prominent permanent. Marks, scores, and tours towers, bold ones once built, following fell ahead. The towers are built, so is he. The money is made, oh is he. Still hoping on to happen on to icon or angel, I can arrange it. Young manhood's yon manhood be damned to a budding, or a nougat argonaut. The crop is all croppers, diverse as divorces. Sans culottes and Sunday school lots shop around unchaperoned. Be choosier, choose your casualty casually. The doll deal, the butch go Dutch. Adonis done us at most for atmosphere. So, be hasty, be hosty. Stock up a Tchaikovsky program for the pogrom. Nice books and ice books, a poem to, and doe skin for the faux skin for the asking. Mercy, Marcy. Lower your lights, raise your standards. Dissenters' descendants are putty to put in possession position. The street struts, the boys bow. Tuck it or take it, fuck it or fake it. A supple supply, a demon demand. A poor PR, an African's pharynx, a baby boy becoming common, a pinch and penchant, a rupture, a rapture, silent rooms inside the noise, noise inside the silent rooms, green soap grins up. The sickliest cyclist to please play soccer with a soddy CB. An innocent sought a city, a province. A life aloof, always all wise. A look took, a second sickened. A turn in town did it, eternity died out. A back and beckon, a weekend awakened. Warriors and gulls together foregather, three gather, more gather. Beasts with four legs proliferate, 1,000 legs was seen of late. The peephole people sigh to see a transient semaphore, a sophomore who smudges so much his tookers takes tokens. You swayed sweet whore who were first forced, later loiter at an automat. Hail the Astor, gonorrhea, healthiest for gonorrhea, where they're well or not nights and long after their bedtimes. 3 prostitutes in their birthday suits go walking on Broadway at night. While they are hooking, the cop isn't looking because he's as high as a kite. This charming advertisement is an advertisement for a big show that's a pimp. If you put it to them, they'll go to their room and put on their clothes and strip, put on their clothes and strip. 2 ex-Marines and their military. This burg isn't very bizarre, but rather seems peaceful and even releaseful compared to a foreign war. So they're not particular who their vehicular company is or what for. For combat experience, as with Assyrians, just let them wanting more, just let them wanting more. 42nd Street, a pocket of pleasure, at times hip, at times square. Seldom is the bald, the build. Seldom the butch bitch demands diamonds. Seldom King Kong images MGs, the nude need mention a mansion. Often are walk, talk, recollection, a record collection, a cigarette surrogate, and a lighter later. Digging in, a large charge, a small smell, and again, the lean on 42nd, vertiginous, remaining virginities. I want you. That's $5. I want you in the worst way. That's $5 more.